All right. Hey, how's it going today, man?
What's going on? What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Where are you calling from?
You said what?
Where are you calling from today?
I'm calling from Texas.
Texas? Okay, what
Yeah.
part?
Waco, man. Waco.
Waco. Yeah. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I'm up in Northern California right now, so it's pretty hot out here. I bet it's hot out there, huh?
Really hot, bro.
Really hot. Yeah, yeah.
Insanely hot.
Yeah, dude. All right, man. Well, you want to go and just jump in the call then?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, let's do it. Cool. So just to start off, I know we talked a little bit, but I don't have anything to sell you today, necessarily. I just want to get a feel for what you're looking for and give you an idea of what I can do for you. So if we feel like it's a good fit, then I'll schedule another call with you. And it's up to you at the end of this call whether you want to do that or not, and we'll just kind of go from there. So uh, I'll take it basically a couple days to come up with a strategy if that's the case, have my team look over it, and we'll come back and meet up and set something up perfectly tailored for you that will help implement you and move your business to the next level. Does that sound good?
That's fine. No worries,
Okay,
man.
cool. So yeah, with the way, if you have any questions, do not hesitate. Let me know, and we'll just go from there. If you have anything you want to point out specifically about your business, anything you have questions about, that's why I'm here, just to help you out and move along. Do you have any questions right now?
Uh, no, no, not right now.
All right, cool, man. Um, all right, Lance. So just to start off, I'm curious, what was your main reason for jumping on the call today, and what are you looking to get out of this?
Well, I've been doing well, I have my own website for my coaching course and stuff. I'm trying to increase my customer base as much as possible right now. I just started out. I'm barely getting I'd say mostly 10 to 5 customers per month.
10 to
Um
5 customers per month. Okay.
yeah, just a little bit. It's been a little shaky. I just want to increase it so I can increase my income, man. I mean,
Oh, totally.
and it's working, but it's taking so long. And I'm like, man, it's already been like 4 months. So
Okay. Is that 4 months you've had the website or 4 months in business?
4 months in business. I've only had the website for like 2 months, but I'm be honest with you, man. I don't know what the heck I'm doing with the
Okay.
website stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah, totally. Okay. No, that's fair. Yeah, that's our specialty, is the website and then getting everything plugged in to run on the website and so you can measure all your things and make sure it's working properly. Get rid of all those bottlenecks and make sure you get the conversions you're looking for. So you said 4 to 5 client, or you said what was it, 4 to 5 clients per month right now, or
well,
five to
well, now
ten?
it's going from it's it's fluctuating between 5 and 10.
5 and
So
10. Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
okay, I'm getting 5 to 10. I'm getting a decent amount of money, but that's not enough. It's coaching. I'm supposed to be helping people, getting enough clients in
Yeah,
rotation.
yeah.
So that type of thing.
And how would you describe the coaching you do exactly?
I cover fitness and then I also do motivational philosophy. Well, technically personal coaching, but yeah, that's I kind of cover on a bit of both spectrums. I use both on both sides of coaching. So yeah.
Okay. So what's the offer here for your clients?
Usually I have the offer set up as usually I make sure that when I have clients, I give them money back guarantee, but
Hmm.
we set it up to where you have a full access to a website. You have access to
Okay.
PDFs and tools that'll help you not only improve yourself and your fitness, but also overall. Remember, I said I cover both spectrums. I cover
Yeah,
fitness and
yeah, for sure.
well, it's really on the personal development spectrum. So I utilize that both, and sometimes I've got it to a place where I had it split. So I offer the personal coaching or personal development for coaching, and then I offer fitness. On the fitness, we have modules and stuff,
Okay.
meal plans and all that, and then for the personal coaching, or well, I keep saying personal coaching, but personal development. You have one-on-one with me,
It's all right.
and I'm basically just walking you through what you can do, situation to situation based, whether it's like your mental or your physical. The physical we already got covered, but just on the jab on the side, if you know about David Goggins, then
Oh
I
yeah.
kind of
Oh
go
yeah,
up
that's
on
my
that
boy. I
spectrum,
like
but
that guy.
yeah,
I just
yeah,
finished his
bro.
book. His first book, Can't Hurt Me. I want to read the second one.
Yeah,
It's pretty
so
good. So
sometimes I use certain, great either celebrities or people who've achieved great goals as a template for the personal development. So I offer those two things. And I
okay.
usually have it priced around well, I wouldn't say per session. I do it as a monthly basis, monthly
Okay.
base subscription. So usually I charge my clients like 150 to 200 a month for just the coaching. I know some coaches go either a little bit higher or some are cheaper, but I just
Yeah,
go
that's
with that for a base rate.
okay. That's the base rate. So is this all virtual or do you have in-person classes as well?
No, I this is all virtual, bro. All
Okay.
virtual.
And is it you're actually doing like kind of like face-to-face virtual, or is it just they can
Face to
watch
face virtual. Like how we're
recorded?
talking right now, I go
Okay.
face to face,
Yeah.
sometimes we hit them up on Facebook and other times, well,
Okay,
I
cool.
say we, but it's really me right now. I'm trying to
I got
eventually
you.
get a team, but I do it
Okay.
and I do it through Facebook and other platforms where they're available to call. So
Okay, totally. And so you're charging around 150, 200 a month. And how many sessions do you offer weekly per month?
um we well, I usually do it during the week. I try to at least get with my customers and have them do at least 3 to 4 sessions per week. Just as a big
Okay.
regional basis, because I know everybody's basically working. We got jobs and stuff to do
Yeah, yeah,
during the
totally.
day, and you're usually drained at home. So I try at least make it at least 3 or 4 times a week, max. Just a 30 minutes, 1 hour session with me, and
Are these
we
group
break everything
sessions
down.
or one-on-one?
It's usually one-on-one. I don't have that many clients right
Okay.
now, so I'm
Yeah,
just doing
yeah.
one-on-one. If we had group
Because
sessions, that would be different.
that's a lot. So that's you're meeting, geez, 16 times a month with each client and only charging 200. I think we can actually scale that a lot higher for you. Would you be, if we were able to do that, and create a funnel for you that converts clients, through your website to actually, become paid clients, for a higher amount, would you be open to raising the price?
I would. I mean, if
Yeah,
it helps get more customers and I'm able to
yeah,
actually make more money and hire members to manage everything for
totally.
me,
Yeah.
then yeah, of course I would
Because
do it.
right now, like that's a lot of clients. Like 5 to 10 clients and doing it 4 times a week with each of them.
I mean,
That's
I'm
hefty. So
tiring myself out, but I
yeah.
gotta make the
So
money
you got to get
somehow. So
bread. You got to get the bread, man. You want to eat, right?
yeah,
So we
yeah.
got to get you paid. So all right. And what's your main way for getting the clients? You mentioned Facebook. Do you have like Instagram or TikTok, or what do you
I
use?
mainly use Facebook and Instagram. I thought about TikTok, but I looked at it and I'm like, there's just too much competition over there. And it's like,
I get
you
that.
know,
Yeah.
it's I haven't even learned how to fully use it yet. So
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think Instagram and Facebook are kind of the key ones to start at. You can always move to TikTok later if you want, but that I think that's a good base. What's your follower count? Do you know?
um last I checked, I think it was 25,000
Okay,
followers. Yeah,
right
I've
on.
had 25,000. It's
That's
been
solid,
growing
man.
steadily, but yes,
Yeah, that's solid.
25,000.
So I'm guessing you probably get some DMs from people and then you DM people as well, but you don't have any way to automate that. So some people fall through the cracks and then it's just a lot to handle, right?
I've been paying attention closely now to my
Yeah.
DMs and stuff, and I've noticed I've been losing a lot more customers than I am gaining too, because it's just me, I'm the
Yeah,
only person
yeah.
doing it. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and we have a way to actually do that and make it so you can like scale your business through automation, so that you can handle those DMs without having to constantly be on your phone and stressing out about that. And that's something we can talk about in the next call if we want to do that. So,
All right. That'll
um,
work.
yeah, but all right. So, from there, what's your um, so you're basically mainly just DMing people, or do you have any type of like email system? through your website?
Usually I'm be honest with you, dude. I just go through DMs as much as I can.
Just DMs. Okay.
And I kind of, I was thinking about ads, but I don't do that. I've had followers, come through my DMs or they
Hmm.
comment on, some of my pictures and stuff, and they're actually
Yeah.
asking questions and everything, and then that's how I usually get them. That's how I've been doing it. I
I mean
mean,
yeah, that's solid.
yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I've done I've gone on. I can't remember the platform name, where I said it as a free. I said one. This is how I did it first. I said one free. I had one free coaching session as a teaser, a taster, and then
Okay.
I give them basically, uh, you know, small recommendations. I don't give them everything at the jump, but I give them small recommendations, and then they usually come back to me and go like, "Oh yeah, this and this worked," and then
Okay.
that's how I started getting my followers.
So you have like a lead magnet type thing to get
Yes,
people to
yeah.
jump on the
I
call
have
with
I
you.
have one way of getting leads, but
Okay. I
it's
get
still
that.
tiring to do. But
No,
yes.
that's solid. That's solid. And there's a way for us to set that up so that it's all a little bit more organized through the funnel system so that they can all like get that through there all automated so that you're not constantly having to send that and it's all done for you and you just kind of sit back and just watch it happen. So it's really nice. But
Okay.
all right, and cool. So I got a lot of good info. I do have one other question. It was back about what your offer. You mentioned you have the mental, kind of the mental focus course, the mental health course, and then you also have the physical fitness course. Um, you mentioned that it's 150 or 200 for the offer right now, but is that for tied together or they're separate courses?
Oh, they're separate. They're separate.
And is it about the same amount for each?
Same amount. I
Okay.
made I
Okay,
made
cool.
both of them the same rate.
Yeah, cool. So we could actually, it's interesting because you could, yeah, I'd say we start with one offer, but you could also tie it in and make it like a more complete offer with it tied together because obviously, mental and physical is very connected. So that could be a potential thing to do as well, which I'll look into with my
Okay.
team and we'll kind of come up with an idea for you there.
Okay.
Um, but so let's go ahead and yeah, there's a couple things. Yeah, we covered pretty much everything. So yeah, the main issues here that I generally see with clients at this point, and we work with a lot of people that we've helped scale their business and whatnot, is generally they don't have enough volume. So it's traffic or conversion issue, which I don't think is your issue. Conversion is, but the traffic is not the issue. You obviously have a lot of organic traffic. I think with 25,000, we don't need to deal with ads right now. That's something if we keep working together in the future, then that's something we could look into. But I'd say go with organic, and then we can see how your audience is growing. If it keeps growing, just keep going with that. And then if it starts dwindling a little bit, then you could jump into ads. But at that point, your business should be booming already. So the other
Okay.
issue could be the volume, and your leads are unqualified. But I think that's also not the issue. It's mostly just the conversion. So which is something that the funnel will help you out with and getting the optimization and whatnot.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about that stuff?
No man, no man.
Okay. So if we're able to kind of take care of all those things for you, I can take everything we talked about, take it back to my team. I'll take the notes that I have, and we'll look into basically setting something up for you, planning a tailored plan for your business to help it scale. And the goal would be to actually what we do is we help scales up businesses scale up to 100,000 a month. So obviously that's huge. So um,
Okay.
I'm sure you would enjoy
I
that.
mean, it
Yeah.
sounds really good, man. Sounds really good.
Yeah, totally. Okay. So if there's any would you be down to set another appointment in a couple days from now, maybe on Tuesday at the same time to discuss that once we go through a plan for you?
Sure, sure. Definitely, bro.
If there's anything that was going to stop you, do you know what that would be right now or any thoughts?
I mean, remember, I'm running it, but if this is gonna help me, I could pull off for, probably a couple days. But after a couple days, bro, I gotta come back and keep making the money, man. So
Okay, totally, totally.
yeah.
I got you. Yeah, yeah. We it's a pretty quick process, what we implement, and then it's pretty much all done for you, except like for a couple of things that are done with you, and then we make it as streamlined as possible and simple so that you can just your business skills without any breaking, and it just, makes you money. So, and you get to keep doing what you love, which is like the physical training and the mental work. So it's pretty
Okay.
cool.
All right.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to let me know before we end this call today?
No, no.
Right on. Cool. So yeah, give us some time to come up with something for you, and we'll see if we can fit something in your needs, and we'll discuss it on the next call on Tuesday at the same time.
Okay.
And I'll just send a Google Calendar invite to you in the next 5 minutes, and if you can just go and accept that, because we want to make sure you're on that call because we're gonna make a tailored plan for you, and then we'll see you there.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. Cool.
Cool, man. Sweet.
All right. All right.
How'd that go?
That wasn't bad. Actually, you were kind of seamless there on that last closing it out. Yeah, you're pretty seamless.
Okay. I know. I think I
I mean, you
sometimes
you
kind of run
kind
on
of
a
you
little
kind of
bit.
were like, I could tell you're starting to feel nervous going like halfway through. But if you
Yeah.
just keep pushing through like that, you're fine. Like just don't 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 stress it. You weren't really flubbing words. Me, I was going on my other one. My first one I was going like
Yeah.
you weren't doing that much. I was actually listening to you. So,
My first one was a little rough too, so it's all
bro,
good, man.
mine
We
was
gotta start somewhere.
terrible. And
Nah,
I'm
dude, it's not terrible. It's practice.
I
It's
mean,
you
yeah,
can
it's
only get
practice,
better.
but
So,
it's like I the goal is to finish it, like not take, 7.
all right, hey Lance, it's good to see you. How you doing the past couple of days?
I'm doing good. I remember
Yeah.
when we last spoke, I said I would hold off until, we go through this and we see how it works. And then when we're done, I'll have to run everything again, man.
Oh
So
yeah, no, I get that, man. It's a lot to process, but we try to make it as simple as possible for you. So cool, man. Well, I'll just hop into it then because I know you're eager to kind of see what's going on here. Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Um, all right. So before we just dive deep into everything, I did put together a little slideshow for you, just kind of explain some things, give you an idea of what like a proper funnel is and whatnot to help you understand the site building process and things like that. But before we go there, I did speak with my team as well. They also gave me some great ideas. So I'm gonna implement all this in this call, and if we choose to work together, we can discuss that at the end of the call. Is there any questions you have before we jump in?
No, I actually want to see, bro. So
Okay, totally,
I'm ready.
totally. Yeah. All right, cool. So, great to know. I do have a couple things I just want to go over real quick from the last call to make sure I understood everything correctly. I remember on the last call, you said the main thing is kind of your website doesn't seem like it's operating correctly. You're not really sure what it should be doing or how it's supposed to be converting, and you're not really sure how to optimize it. Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I use one of those typical quick makeup websites where
Use like
it
Wix or
looks it
Squarespace?
I think it was Squarespace. I don't know.
Squarespace, yeah.
I tried to make it as less scammy as possible, but
Totally.
it
I
didn't
get that,
help.
man.
It didn't help.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can make some pretty good sites on those, but the problem with those is once you scale as a business, it's really hard to um grow just because while it is getting better, other options like WordPress, which is what we use, there's like so many plugins available for WordPress that allow the business to scale and automate itself and actually set up like email marketing, set up ways for your customers to automatically flow through the funnel from beginning to end while everything going through WordPress and all the plugins that are associated with it. Whereas Squarespace doesn't allow you to do as many things or customize it as much. And the WordPress is actually super simple to use. The way we use something called Elementor, and it's like very basic and easy to move around once you get used to it. And we actually set all that up for you, so it's not something you really have to worry about. So yeah, we could pretty easily just switch it over there for you and set it up for design for you, customized for your fitness and mental coaching.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah. But after that, you mentioned you do have like 25,000 organic followers on Instagram, and then you have some Facebook followers as well, and that's where you post videos and whatnot. So you have a solid audience right now, especially starting out, only being in business for 4 months. And you already have about 5 to 10 clients a month. And then your current offer is about 200, which I talked to my sales team, and I think we can raise that. I discussed that last time. We'll go over that again at the end of the call. But does that all that sound pretty correct?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty.
that's where you're at, right?
You're on the money. You're on the money.
Okay, I'm on the money. Good.
Yeah,
That's the goal. I want to be on the money so that you can be on the money,
yeah, yeah, man,
right?
yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, I got this presentation I put together for you. I think you're gonna like it. It's a nice little educational thing about funnels and then some of the things we do to really make your business just pop for your clients. So
Okay,
I'll just start sharing my screen. Let me know when you can see it.
all
Uh,
right.
one thing here. I just have it on my monitor over here. So I'm looking over here. That's why. Let's see, screen share. Cool. All right, should be coming up now.
Okay.
All right, you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, sweet. Cool. I'll just go and jump on into it then. Oh, let's go back here. Sorry. There we go. All right. So basically, I just want to explain like how we can reliably scale the sales for you and whatnot. And so just starting out here, I want to tell you a little bit about what a sales funnel is. Obviously, you have like basic websites and whatnot. And I looked at your website a little bit, and it has, more of a header and footer, and then it has some basic things. But there's like a lot to click on, right? And a lot of
Yeah,
different
yeah.
things where people can go. So a funnel is a little bit different, especially it's especially important for people who are coaching like you, doing fitness coaching, mental health coaching, any type of like health coaching. It's really great for coaches because it gives the people who you want to land as clients, when they're cold, they come on your landing page, which would be at the top of the funnel here. And as they come down, the idea is they get warmed up, they get hotter, and then they're really hot, and then they're ready to jump on a call with you and actually get your product, basically do a coaching session with you. So um, have that some issues there is like basically you might not be scheduling enough appointments, which is sounds like that's part of the case because some clients are falling through the cracks and whatnot. You have a lot of opportunity, a lot of organic followers, but they're not making it all the way through the funnel here. So that's probably because there's not enough need being created here. So there's not enough warming up. Because I saw on your website, there's so many things to click on that they don't know how to actually get to that coaching call with you. And generally, what we do is we set it up and make it so beautiful when they land on the landing page is that there's only one thing to click on. It's that call to action button that says schedule a free call now. And the everything that's written on that page is so nice and it's so elegant and it's so pretty and developed specifically to your coaching taste that people are like, okay, these are your followers already, so they're going to be like, okay, yeah, I can just click on this and immediately schedule a call with this guy, and it takes you to the calendar booking page. So it makes it super easy, and that's how we scale your business for you at a basic level. And yeah, it creates consistent results and whatnot. So it's pretty exciting once you have it all built up and developed, but it takes a little time to do if you haven't done it before, and that's why we're here to help you with it. So, do you have any questions about that?
Uh, no, I mean it makes sense. This is all new to me, man.
Yeah.
It's really, really new. So,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, totally. If I'm saying too much or you don't understand something, put your hand up and just let me know, and I'm happy to stop and go over it with you again or whatnot because I know it's new for you. So,
Okay. All right.
yeah,
I'll keep that in mind.
yeah, man, totally. So. Basically, the idea is conversion optimization. So, as you mentioned, you're not converting clients like you'd like to. They're not making it through your webpage to book calls with you on the level that you'd like to. And so, we want to focus on optimizing that conversion. So, we're boiling every single step in your client acquisition sales funnel down to a proven science. So, we really wanted to be like, Einstein set this up to really plug people in and then they come out the other side as clients. Like, just very simple, straightforward, but proven science that works, and that's what we do, and that's what's worked for all our other clients that are scaling their businesses now. So
Quick question.
yeah,
Before you
totally, go
proceed,
for it.
man, before you proceed, um, on the conversion part, you were saying you're optimizing it. Um, how foolproof is it?
What do you mean by that?
Foolproof, as in like, is this tried and tested and has many other companies uh succeeded in doing their scaling on the scaling
Yeah,
side of
yeah.
business?
Yeah, totally. So, the way we do things is we've worked with a lot of clients, so we have a lot of reviews. So if you want to check those out at some point, we can check those out. I can show this to you, and they're all businesses that a lot of them are already scaling to 100,000 a month, and they started out at the same level you're at. So we built their funnel for them, optimized everything, and basically set them up for success. And the way we developed that system after basically doing research of other companies that do similar things, and then optimizing our system to be what we think is even better, honestly. And yeah, so far it's all been positive, and clients are loving it. You can totally check out the feedback and see that. So,
But you basically have proof. That's all I wanted to know,
oh
man.
yeah, we got proof, man. Yeah, yeah, totally.
Okay. All right. All right. You know, okay. I'm digging it.
Yeah. Um, cool. So, yeah, as I mentioned, conversion optimization. So we redesigned your website. So I looked at your website, and some things I mentioned about it before. There's just too many things to click on, probably, and it's not necessarily unorganized, but it's a lot for people to read when they're coming on the page. So we optimize it in a way that really has been proven to commit people to jumping in and like moving forward with booking a call with you, so you can personally make the sale with them. Or in the future, if you booked had other people working for you, then they could do the same thing. And that's what we do here. We optimize your entire funnel so that they go through here, they land on the landing page, and they're ready to be sold. Um, and
Okay.
so the design incentivizes your lead to go down every single step in the sales funnel, from the top of that funnel all the way to the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
cool, man. I know this is it's a lot to take in right now, but like I said, we try to make it as simple as possible for you. So,
Okay.
um, so don't be worried with these graphs. This is something that we do for you, but this is when it comes down to actually being able to understand what's going on with your funnel, who's coming onto the page, who's opting in to book a call with you, who's actually showing up to your calls, things like that. So we want to break down your business with all the data. And so, have you ever heard of like Google Analytics?
Yes.
Yeah, so Google Analytics is great. We actually use something called PostHog though. Google Analytics is like $100 a month, I believe. PostHog is completely free, and it's created by businesses for other businesses, and it does everything Google Analytics does and more. And it's beautiful, honestly. We love it, and we're able to optimize it specifically for our clients, and it works great. So it specifically will show you what's not working in your website, in your funnel, and what you can fix. So maybe you have 4,172 people landing on your landing page, but then you only have 225 people that are opting in, and actually hitting that button to go schedule a call with you. So you can actually see through the graphs that we build for you, why those numbers are falling and why they're not actually moving forward with the process. And it's super simple, and we do that all for you.
Okay.
Um,
That's cool.
yeah, man, it's pretty great. And so yeah, we set up all the tracking conversions. We figure out where the bottlenecks are, and we focus on the problems that need to be solved and give you clarity so that your business can perform, and you can kind of sit back and just check on it every once in a while. And yeah, it's all done for you. So, and that's something that when we work with you, we basically explain that process a little bit more, and it's pretty simple and easy to understand at that point. So, any questions about
Okay.
that?
No, no. It
Cool,
seems
man.
like you guys have a thorough process.
Oh yeah, it's been built up through working with many clients, and it's always evolving. So, like, if you told us something, if we work with you and you told us something, and be like, "Hey, what about this?" Like, we'd be like, oh yeah, we could do that. See how that works, and we're always testing things out, and that's like the key to making sure our clients have success. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, man. And so, as I mentioned earlier, we want to measure baseline compared to other 100,000 sales funnels because you asked, you're like, what was it? You asked, you're wondering, do we have proof that of other businesses this is working for, like our system? And so, the businesses we're working, other ones we've worked for are already making 100,000 plus. Not all of them, but they're on their way there. And then we've also modeled it off other businesses that we partnered with in the past and whatnot, and to give us crystal clear answers and proven solutions to find all the issues that may be happening with your funnel. And so this is basically just an example of something we provide you that explains all those these previous graphs here. It explains in details what those metrics mean. And after reading over this a couple times, like you're going to be a genius with that and know exactly what to look for. Like if you open this up when we send it to you, it'll be like, okay, why is my appointment rate down? It'll give you an exact description where you need to go, what you need to change to improve that appointment rate. So, and that's what really helps our the businesses we work with scale. So,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, sounds like you guys have a, like I said, a thorough process, a
Yeah,
very thorough process.
yeah,
The
yeah. We
fact
don't want
that
to
it's
leave
like you're
anything out.
dissecting every possible problem
Yeah.
that I could run into. And now that you have addressed each problem that I could potentially run into, you have a solution, and then I can go and just
Hmm.
use the solution to fix it up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, the whole idea is that we dissect everything so that um, it's down to such a it's almost like dissected to such a basic level because we've opened it up so much that it's so simple for you to just implement and scale your business without having to do too much yourself. You can sit back and actually enjoy the coaching calls that you're working on and work with your clients without having to worry about all this stuff.
And it's all automated.
Yeah, we set up all automated. And there's a little, I can tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. It's the same thing for, a couple other things. We automate everything. So
Okay, that's cool.
yeah, man.
Less work for me and,
Less work
more
is
money
always
making.
better. Less work and more money.
All right, all right.
So yeah, speaking of automation, so you mentioned that you have to deal with a lot of DMs, which obviously is stressful, and you're already trying to spend time with your clients in the virtual classes and coaching and whatnot. And so we have a specific DM script for messaging people that you can use, and then it's proven to work for any future employees that you have. They can use that as well. And the idea is that it's a step-by-step script, so that you can sit back, and if someone messages you, then it automatically messages them. And as they go through that, they'll message back. And depending on what they say, it sends them a specific message. And so we have this whole setup that actually tailors the messages depending on what they say. And it's honestly, if you read through it, you'd be like, oh, wow, this is completely organic. And you can tailor it a little bit to how you would normally talk or whatnot, depending on the needs of the business. And we set that all up for you. So
Okay.
that sounds pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Cool. And then also, how do you feel about scripts, by the way? Do you ever use scripts?
I never did a script. But I'm more open to it. So
Okay, you're open to it. That's good.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, if you think about like your favorite movie, what's your favorite movie?
that's a
Is that
tough
one?
one. I'm gonna have to go with Seven.
Seven? Oh, that's the one with Will Smith?
No, that's the
Or that's
one.
that's Seven Deadly Sin. No, that's the one where
That's
he
the one with, yes, you're close. That's the
okay,
one
what's
with what's his name? Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman? Oh, I know what you're
Morgan
talking about. Okay,
Freeman
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
and Brad Pitt. No, it wasn't Brad Pitt,
Totally.
but
Okay.
just another A-list actor.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so imagine like Morgan Freeman. Do you think he used a script for that movie?
Of course.
Yeah, yeah, totally, exactly. And a lot of people like don't really piece that together, and then you're like, oh, wait a second. Yeah, of course they use a script for that movie. It's like so long. it's not like they just made up everything the whole time. I mean, I'm sure there's some things that, are there. It's his personality and whatnot that he adds in, but it's all completely scripted. And so as you can see, the best things are scripted. So if you want to do the best for your client on your sales call and really convert them to um, well, from leads to actual solid clients and sell them, then you have to use a sales script. And we tailor one specifically for you that's designed specifically for your business to go from beginning to end and make them clients. So
Okay.
yeah, man. All right. So basically, our goal for you is to have a superhuman like visual clarity so that you can succeed in your business, control your business, understand every step of the process so that it just works like clockwork. And we want to build you a funnel that's capable of scaling up to 100,000 a month. Obviously, it'll take a little while to get there, but with what we do, we've already proved it with the businesses we've worked with. They're already doing that, and we build that funnel completely for you. We do it all for you. So the only thing you have to do is just sit back and check out the metrics, watch the analytics to make sure everything's working. And yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay. Sound like a plan then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What we don't do, just to be completely clear, is we don't create your product market fit. That's obviously up to you. You already have, you do fitness coaching, mental health coaching. You have an offer that people are buying already. You already have some clients. So you got that down already. And that's obviously something that you have to offer on your end for all this to work. And then you have to generate traffic. And you already have 25,000 plus organic traffic and growing on Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. So you have an organic audience. In the future. If that starts to dwindle, you can do paid ads, but that's obviously up to you. We can't build your traffic for you.
Okay.
Does that
All
make
right, that
sense?
makes sense. No, that's
Yeah.
completely fair.
Yeah.
You're basically it's like you're enhancing me. So
Exactly. We're enhancing what like the amazing business you already have. So we're turning into Super Saiyan, if you get my reference.
okay. I got you. I
Uh,
got you, man. I
I
got you.
gotcha. All right, cool. So just basically review 3-step process. You look right here, we find the problem, and that's through the analytics and the tracking through Post Hog that I mentioned. And we give you clarity of that through implementing that, and that's all done for you, as you can see. And then this part, the second step is help you create all the solutions. And we provide a proven copy and paste assets, as I showed you with all the different scripts to help basically you set up appointment with clients and you can actually crush those sales calls and whatnot. And that's all done with you. And then the last thing is, of course, assembling the system, which is like the most important feature, of course, integrating everything, assembling everything, and getting a wholesome solution. And we do that all for you, of course, and building you just a beautiful, elegant funnel, depending on what type of creative measures you like, what colors you like. We want to make it as specific to your taste as possible and to your audience's taste. Um, does that all sound
Okay.
good?
Yeah, no, that sounds perfect, man. Sounds
Oh yeah.
perfect.
All right. Um, cool. So this system typically gets you $10,000 to $15,000 per month, or sorry, per 100,000 visitors. So if you have like 100,000 visitors coming in a month, then that would make you that much in a month. That sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that's because, like I mentioned, it's optimized for conversions, and so you'd be able to convert your clients like way better with this process that we've evolved and proven over time. And having said that, I did mention earlier we would have to take a look at your offer because you said you're charging around like 150, 200 right now for your offer.
Yes.
And I think with so other clients we've worked with, they're generally only doing 2 sessions a week, and so that's 8 a month. You're doing about 16 right now. And so I don't know, in order to get more clients, if you're going to keep doing one-on-one, you might have to consider going down to 2 sessions per week if you want to get more paid clients. Um,
Okay.
Potentially, that's something we can discuss. Um, but the other thing is, other fitness trainers and mental health coaches that I'm working with are also they're charging, I think, minimum around 1,200 for their services. So for their course, say they're doing like a, I don't know, like a 6 month course, and they're doing 2 sessions every week for 6 months. They're charging about, or sorry, let me see here. I'm speaking wrong. 3 months. So like 1,200 for like 3 months or whatnot. So that's quite a raise from what you're doing now, but it's totally doable. And that's by making your offer that amount, you can actually make money. Because at your point right now, I think if you continually get clients, you're going to stress yourself out, and you're not going to be making enough money to actually keep the business running and actually grow. So you are going to
Okay.
have to raise that offer, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
No,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I mean,
And
it
that's
sounds like I was just short changing myself compared to everybody
yeah.
else.
And you'd be
So
surprised. A lot of like they've done a lot of studies, and a lot of people will more likely do an offer if it costs more, which sounds crazy. If it's sold correctly, if it costs more, and that's because they see it as a premium offer that's being offered. Whereas if
wow.
they see like, not saying your offer is cheap necessarily, I mean cheap in terms of money right now compared to a lot of others businesses online, but they might see if it's offered for that much, oh, it's not as good as these other ones, and they want the best. So people who really want to like change and really want that a good mental health coach and want to get physically fit, they're looking for the best thing possible, and so they're willing to pay that extra money. You'd be surprised. It actually works. Raising the prices will a lot of times get more people to buy. So it's like
Okay.
reverse psychology, but it works. And
Okay.
that's something we'll work with you over time to figure out what that exact cost would be to best fit for your business. So,
Okay. All right. That's
um,
cool.
yeah, man. Um, so with this, I'm gonna mention the price in a minute for you and like what it generally costs. But we do offer a 100% guarantee, and that's like a guaranteed that you're gonna 2 to 5 times the return on investment that you make with us at a minimum. And I mean, honestly, you'll make way more than that as everything scales. And we'll actually work with you for free until you do. So even if you don't make the 2 times in the first month, we'll continue working with you until you do. Because we want to make sure that you're happy, that you're skilling like every other client we worked with, and we want to make sure that we're doing good business. We're in the business of helping people scale their businesses and helping people in general. So that's why we do that. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Sounds perfect.
All right. Yeah, so I'll jump into the what the actual offer is and what it does cost right now. So it might seem like a lot at first, so just get ready. But like I said, your business is going to start making money once we fix everything and get it scaling for you. So all right, here we go. Um, one more page. uh,
Okay.
there's a there's this is just a review again. It takes about a month uh, to to do everything, and that's because we want to take a month to actually track all those analytics that I mentioned in the metrics, and so to get everything set up for you, take a month to do that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Now I know you're eager. It's we charge a 8,800 total for the whole project. Um, that's 4,400 up front and 4,400 at completion. And that's a bonus, like a special that we give on the call. Normally we charge 12,600 for the entire process and the entire project because obviously you can see the benefits in it. But while on the call today, this is like the special that we give when I meet with people.
Okay. All right. That's an investment. Okay. Uh, I mean, I'm already in the hole with it, so I might as well jump in anyway if it's gonna help me that much, right? So, okay, I'm
Yeah.
down with it. I'm down with it.
Okay.
It's kind of intimidating. I'm not gonna lie, but you
What
know,
what's intimidating about it?
well, I mean, because like everything costs money. It's gonna be an investment. So
Yeah.
for me, it's like I just jumped into this, but I think the traffic I have may help even it out if we play our cards right. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
this can work.
Yeah.
This can work. This can work.
Yeah,
I'm
totally.
I'm down. I'm down for it.
You're down for it? All
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
Cool, man. Um, so like I said, it'll be 4,400 a day. Um, if you're good for doing that. So I'll go ahead and I'll send you a contract over, and that'll have that just so you know, I have the 100% guarantee in there so that you feel good about everything. And I just want you to read that over for me real quick, and just sign it, send it back to me on the call. Um, and then cool. Sound good?
All right. Yeah, man.
All right, cool. And then I'll send you an invoice. So I'll sending that to you now. Um, and let me know when you send it back.
All right.
All right.
Send it back.
And then what's your best what do you generally use to communicate? Do you like Slack? Do you like WhatsApp? Just texting?
I'm more aligned with texting or WhatsApp, either one.
Okay. We'll go ahead and use WhatsApp then. It's great for business communication, I think. And that way I can just I'm gonna give you updates daily as long as there's something happening on the site. And if there's not anything happening that day, just because we're waiting for something to come through, then I'll update you about that too. I'll be like, hey, nothing's happening today, but tomorrow this part should be getting done as my team works on it. So
Okay.
um, and then other than that, I'm gonna send you just kind of like a starter kit thing. It has some information. I want you to fill all that out. It's basically asking about your domain, your information, so that we can get everything transferred to WordPress, get your funnel up and running, and start getting that analytics going, so we can really measure everything and see where the bottlenecks are and get everything moving for you.
Okay. All right.
Sound
Sounds
good?
like a plan. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'll send that stuff over to you now and just get that back to me as soon as possible. And yeah, I'll be in contact soon once I got that done, and we'll keep you updated.
All right, man. All right. Cool.
All right, sounds good. Cool, man. All
All
right,
right.
how'd that go?
Um,
It wasn't
you
my
got through
smoothest.
it. Yes.
All
You might want to